Hey everybody, this is Birdman Gaming, and it's been a couple days since I recorded the last few videos. I was waiting on some stuff to come in, and had a bunch of hectic stuff happen all at once. So it is currently Saturday. I leave a week from Monday, and we will be going to Gen Con. I'm going to be releasing a video a day, either starting tomorrow or starting on Monday. I don't know if I'm going to record the Zusa deck because I don't know if I'm going to take it with me or not to sell it at Gen Con. However, I know it's beating a dead horse, but one of the things I'm doing at Gen Con is I am going to be doing a uptrade challenge for myself during the convention. Over the period of the entire convention, I intend on they used to call it the Pack to Power. Power, I don't need power. I need playables for my commander decks. So, um, when I get to Indianapolis, I'm going to buy a pack, and it's going to go into this binder that's right here in my hands. And I'm going everything in it's for trade, up trading the entire weekend, and on Sunday, the big grail is to acquire a Bazaar of Baghdad. However, there are a lot of smaller pieces that I'd be happy with as well. And the binder is a patch craft binder from Ultra Pro. You can see I've got my logo here now. And everything here is Velcroed on. So right now there is nothing in the binder, just a bunch of patches on it. So our goal is to uptrade starting on Wednesday the 29th, and on Sunday, August 2nd, go to a vendor, either Pastimes, Cool Stuff, one of the big vendors that's there, and trade for bigger items that I need for commander decks. Whether it be a, what is it, the Universes Beyond Lord of the Rings, Cavern of Souls, Universes Beyond Roaming Throne from Marvel Superheroes. There's just so much. We just saw the Hobbit stuff. The first stream of that stuff showed earlier today from Amsterdam. So a dwarvish Mox Amber would be super key, but again, that's going to be probably expensive, really expensive, and probably not around the convention. Anyway, all that being said, I will have this all 5 days during the convention. If you're around and you want to help out, ask to see the patch binder. Now let's get into a commander deck. We're going to get into this box, which actually holds 2 decks here. And we're going to start with this deck in this video. The second video will be this deck. This deck is my Enchantress deck. So, as you can see, I'm playing Narcy. Even though I'm not playing a lot of sagas in this deck, I really like her abilities. I've gotten Adagia for the deck. I just have never added it to the list yet. So, let's go ahead and start getting into the stuff. That's another thing I wound up doing with all my decks is I made it easy to where I could just flip through. So, and each type is separated. So, like, you have the only planeswalker of the deck, the Calyx. Then our creatures. Enduring Vitality. We've got our Jukai Naturalist, our Dryad of Elysian Groves, Mason Enchantress, Eidolon Blossoms, our Overlord of the Mistmoors, the other commander for this pre-con, Anacthea, we have our Victor. Oh look, there's a Academy Rector. Yes, every card in my decks are real. I traded hardcore to get some of this higher end stuff. So, Ghostly Dancers, Starfield Mystic. There's a pretty Lord of the Rings Bird of Paradise. Sithis. An extended foil onto Spirit Dancer. A Eternal Masters foil Argothian Enchantress. We have our Composer, Destiny Spinner, Herald of the Pantheon. The other Calyx in the deck is actually the creature from Aftermath, and he is the showcase foil. Courser of Krufix. This is one of the more recent upgrades, just because he gives me a secondary replenish. Verdant Enchantress. We have our Enduring Tenacity, Satyr Enchanter. Yeah, this deck does what Enchantress likes to do, which is draw a bunch of cards, create a lot of mana, play more and more enchantments. Springleaf Nantuko. Of course, now we have our instants of sorceries. We've got our Vampiric, our Path, our Enlightened Tutor, our Replenish, another very expensive card, Idyllic, Dig Up, there's our Demonic, Halo Fountain, Soul Ring, Lantern, Signet, Primal Vigor. I think this is the only rooms that we're running. The theater and prop room. Cast Out, Mirari's Wake. We have our Boon of the Spirit Realm, our Doubling Season, our Felidor Retreat, our Land Tax, which is a foil land tax, Sylvan Library, Enchantress's Presence, Opalescence, so our enchantments can attack, Lane Line of the Void, Parallel Lives, Sterling Grove, Endless Foot Assault, because why not? Make more and more of these when you cast it, and then you get a lot of ninja tokens. Starfield, Recycle, Grasp of Fate, Case of the Locked Hothouse, and I'll have to adjust my recording, it looks like, because this is a little bit off is what it's looking like. Phyrexian Arena, Sandworm Convergence, Omen of the Sun, Necro, Sigil of the Empty Throne, Omen Path's Journey, Battle at the Hell Vault. And then our lands, the only enchantment land I've got is a Valgavoth Lair. And then the lands for the most part are the pre-con, except for some shocks and fetches that I added. Actually, no fetches yet. Just the shocks. Overgrown, Shrine, Temple Garden, and then the basics. This is the only deck that's not running full art basics so far. So that is the Enchantress deck. Next video will be the other deck that's in that deck box. But I need to take a look at my camera settings and make sure that everything's going to run smooth for the rest of the recordings. Because I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5 more videos today. And have them all ready to start being posted starting either tomorrow or Monday. Anyway, until next video, remember, as always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.